I was amazed when I went into Nassau to the head immigration office to see how many people were trying to get my passport. The Bahamas is still the jewel of the Caribbean. Only thing lacking is our leadership. I gotta laugh when they say, Kai can't go here, Kai can't go there. Kai for 20 years and still is in the most beautiful country in the world. People spend millions. What I got in my backyard is $1 billion place called Baker's Bay. I see jets come direct from London, Heathrow, California, Toronto, direct into my birthplace of Marsh Harbor. And they're spending millions in property and building because we are a special people. We are placed geographically in one of the best places on earth. America sneeze, we catch a cold. We're not supposed to have any debt. If we had great leadership, taking care of natural resources, rather than 7-8 family got over $10 billion in the Swiss bank account, and the government of the Bahamas know that these families have this money. They had no permission to put it outside this country. That's the richness of this Bahamas. That just a few continues to not enjoy their money, they just like counting it and bragging to themselves that I have $1 billion in my Swiss bank account. That is why we have to be very careful who we let in this country. An example of Carlos Melendez. He's Spanish from Puerto Rico somewhere. I know he's not Bahamian. And Carlos, since he's been here, he has caused so many Bahamian that went and got their culinary degree just like Carlos, but they can't get the job because they're black in a black country. That's what disturbs me so much, that Baker's Bay believe you gotta be white to be in charge. Baker's Bay is supposed to have an assistant general manager that's supposed to be Bahamian. That's under the heads agreement. They have not at all dealt with that. The Abaco Club had a Russian. They just fired a Russian from the Abaco Club. The Russian left his boy in charge. Management saw into that, so they got rid of him. But the fellow that up there calling people Negroes, black, stupid, ignorant, Carlos Menendez, he's still there. I saw him snuck his girlfriend in the other day, so he's moving in for good. What Carlos Menendez is doing in Winding Bay, at the Abaco Club, at the Ritz-Carlton, they changed the name so much to protect them image. But Carlos Menendez from Puerto Rico, from Timbuktu, who's only here on the pleasure of the Bahamian people, is in the Bahamas at the Abaco Club calling people Negroes, black, stupid, and undeserving. How did Carlos Menendez, an executive chef, could look down on Bahamian and speak such language to Bahamians in the Bahamas? Because Bahamians, they don't know their worth. Carlos Menendez couldn't do that in Jamaica. Carlos Menendez couldn't speak those languages to people in Barbados. He couldn't do it in Haiti. He couldn't do it in St. Lucia. He couldn't do it in Trinidad and Tobago. He only could get away with that because Pinland said, if you don't fight for your country, you're going to lose it. You know what the black brothers do when Carlos called them Negroes, big, fat, black and stupid, they quit of anger and they let it go. Kai don't have that type of DNA. I am one of those brothers that Pinland say fight and fight with all your might. And I'm urging the Prime Minister, Brave Davis, Fred Mitchell, but don't like for me to say the word Haitian, Keith Bell, the Minister of Immigration, collectively, the three of y'all got to look at these work permits coming into the Abaco Club and Bakers Bay. But I hope by month's end, Carlos, with his Spanish speaking behind, that calling black people ill-named at the Abaco Club, Carlos don't need to be in the Bahamas, and anybody like Carlos should be on the same flight in the back row out of this Bahamas, never to return. That's why Kai speaks, because Kai cares about the workers in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Do you think anybody that were called Negroes and stupid would report to John Pinder? No, because John Pinder got that same pigmentation as Carlos. And they don't trust John Pinder. They definitely ain't gonna go to Kirk Corners because he's too busy being Prime Minister, fixing the hair, and trying to figure out what they're gonna do with that alleged rape case. So Kirk got too much on his hand, and John got too much on his hand. That's why it rested into the hands of the people champion, because they know Kai cares. That's why I want Carlos Menendez to be exported out of the Bahamas as a non-desirable, never ever to visit this country again, because he ought not be here. He's a hater of Bahamas, Bahamian people, and he don't like black people. So Carlos Menendez, executive chef at the Abaco Club, he should be on the first boat. You ain't put him on no plane. Put him on the first boat smoking back to Puerto Rico or wherever the hell he came from, because Kai cares. On this day, the 23rd of July 2023, on a Sunday, a Sabbath Sunday, Carlos Menendez, brother, you gotta leave. You're out of here. Kai cares.